Good day and welcome to Perspective. I am Hannatu Fake. On Perspective today, in his Abuja residence, we will be having the FCT Youth Advocate and Chairmanship Aspirant Kuje Area Council in the forthcoming election, Honorable Isma'Il Hussaini Kuje. Welcome to the program Perspective.
Thank you for having me.
We would like to sympathize with you and your party over the demise of a leader, a chieftain, and also a candidate at the previous chairmanship election in Kuje Area Council, in person of Honorable Hamidu Sarki Gaube. The news of his death, how did it come to you?
It was indeed a shocker. It's a shocker that I couldn't withstand. But with God's intervention, as a faithful believer in whatever God has ordained, everybody would definitely miss his or her destiny at the appropriate time. Death is inevitable, whether you're killed or whether it comes as a result of sickness or any other means. One thing is certain, death is inevitable. As a Muslim, we all believe in that. It's one of the cardinal principles that you have come to agree with it. It has been decreed by Almighty God in the scripture that every soul shall taste death. So if it comes, we accept it in good faith. The death of Honorable Hamidu Sarki Gaube came as a shock. And frankly speaking, APC has lost a great leader, that the vacuum is yet to be filled by any other person. He has put in so much on this party that his efforts will not be forgotten in a short while. It's a memory that it will be with us till we depart this Mother Earth. Hamidu Sarki Gaube, as I said, has put in so much in this party to the level it is today. We'll continue to pray for him. We'll continue to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive his shortcoming and to accept his soul into paradise. And the family, the immediate family, and the APC family at large, the fortitude to bear the irreplaceable loss.
On the 26th of April 2025, you declared your interest at the APC party office to contest the chairmanship position in Kuje Area Council. What necessitated this decision?
Quite sometimes we've been in this political space. We've seen leaders from one dispensation to another. You will come to agree with me that 2026 is about to take another new dimension. And that is the youthful engagement in aspiring to become leaders in the various area councils. And you will agree with me, if given that chance, I believe we could set a new pace for the new generation yet unborn. My aspiration was born out of the yearning of the youths of Kuje Area Council. My aspiration was as a result of the yearning of inclusivity of the youths in Kuje Area Council. My aspiration is as a result of the yearning of the youths to bring a fresh and a new idea on board. I think basically this is what is pushing us to come into this race. And you can attest to that during our declaration. You can see the number of the youths who troop out to show support in solidarity of our candidature. And as I said during the declaration, leadership is from God. We're asking God Almighty to look into us and give the youth that mandate so that we can be put forward to run the affairs of Kuje Area Council in the next political dispensation.
If your party calls for a consensus candidature for the forthcoming chairmanship election, what would be your reaction?
Consensus is part of the process. It's one of the criteria for producing a candidate. The consensus, the direct, the indirect primaries, all this, whichever way the party deem it fits to produce a candidate. The most important thing is to produce a sellable, a reliable, a competent candidate who is very sellable to the electorate of Kuje Area Council. That is the most important thing. Whichever means, or whichever modalities the party deem it fit to produce a candidate, I believe these should be their watchwords. Credibility, acceptability, putting in cognizance the capacity of the individual. With this, I believe whoever emerges looking at this criteria, it's a walkover for the APC in Kuje Area Council. Haven't seen the disarray in our sister party, the opposition PDP.
Again, if your party conducts primaries and you lost out, would you accept the result in good faith and give support to the emerging candidates?
That is the spirit of the sportsmanship in us. Our contest is not a do or die affairs. Whoever emerges from the process, which is free, fair, and credible, it is a duty bound on us to support the party. It is the party we love, not the individual. We love the party. We are for the party, and we'll always do everything to keep the flag of this party flying. So it doesn't matter whether you win or not. Definitely, if you're going to a contest, two things has to come to your mind. It's either you win or you lose. When you win, you accept it in good faith, and you embrace others who came into contest with you. If you lose, you equally accept it in good faith, and you rally around whoever emerges as a candidate, and you move the party forward. Governance does not end in area council or the chairmanship. There are so many ample opportunities out there. So you don't break the house, or heaven will not fall because you lose election at the primary level.
That's okay. So how certain are you that your party in Kuje will win the forthcoming chairmanship elections?
Are you in doubt? Are you doubting? When you look at the numbers of the aspirant in Kuje Area Council, even though we are much, you will believe it's because of the belief the individuals have in this party that is making them to veer for the position of the chairmanship in this political party. And I'm telling you, categorically, emphatically, APC will produce the next chairman in Kuje Area Council. That is an emphatic statement that you can write and keep. We will emerge victorious in the next cycle of election coming 2026.
Looking at the challenges in the country at the moment, do you think that your party, that's the All Progressive Congress, is sellable to the common people at the grassroots level, knowing fully well that your party is the one at the aims of affairs?
You know, what people easily forget is governance is not just a day affair. People tend to forget history. APC is just a 9-year plus in running the affairs of this country. Before APC came on board, there was a political party that was at the helm of affairs in this country for 16 years. Have you checkmate the processes? How did that political party met the country before they took over the leadership of this country? How did they leave it? Was it something to write home about? These are comparisons you need to bring together. Where in the process of cleaning up a mess that was done in the past 16 years of the PDP-led government in Nigeria. President Asiwaju, he is doing everything possible. Of recent, you could hear the debt from the IMF. He has been able to clear up that debt. He inherited it. Today, he has settled it. Let's believe in the process. Let's give him a chance. I believe there is a light at the end of the tunnel with President Ahmed Bola Tinubu at the helm of affairs.
Okay, so at the time the center couldn't hold in your party in Kuje Area Council, things fell apart. What is the position of your party at the moment?
A party or an association of one or two persons cannot be devoid of rancor or conflicts. As such, APC as a party is not an exception to that. We can have disagreements, but that doesn't mean we don't have a reconciliation mechanism to put this thing in order. And that is why the party has deemed it fit to put up a reconciliation committee led under the leadership of distinguished Senator Osman Jibrin Wowo. They've gone around the 6th Area Council. They've gotten an input from the members of APC. I believe they will put up a report. With him at the helm of that committee, I know the committee will come up with a fantastic report that will put all those conflicts to a final rest. So you cannot take away conflicts in any association. But I believe APC has a mechanism to resolve its own internal crisis. And as far as Kuje Area Council is concerned, similar meetings have been held. Discussion has been on ground. And the politics or the political space has not been heated so much compared to what happened in the past. That is to show there's a level of decorum in the party as we speak. And with under the leadership of distinguished Senator Osman Jibrin Wowo as the chairman of the Reconciliation and Unity Committee, they are doing a good job. And I believe that committee will come out with a fantastic report that will aid the party to victory in the next cycle of election in the area council.
Okay, Honorable, if elected Kuje Area Council Chairman, what ideology are you bringing on board differently from what is currently obtainable?
My slogan is a fresh idea. It's to reconciliate and refine the perspective people have about leadership. We're coming on board with a fresh idea. We're not just coming as a novice. We have our team of versatile individuals who will bring ideas together so that we can drive Kuje Area Council to the promised land. I have come up with a 7-point agenda. Clearly, during my declaration, this 7-point agenda was produced in a pamphlet and was made available to the leadership of the party at the local government level and even to the world. we came prepared. We came with a manifesto. We came with a blueprint. We came with a plan. Let me quickly highlight some little out of this 7-point agenda. Basically, we want to invest in human capital development. That is number one. We want to improve in the infrastructural development that we are seeing now. Our healthcare, we will improve on it. The health facilities, when you go to our primary health care, you will understand what I'm talking. There is nothing to write home about. We will give attention to that. At least people from the rural area can have access, easy access to health facility. Security, it's everyone's business. We will think of how to improve in the security architecture of Kuje Area Council. Youth empowerment, student scholarship, that is what drives me basically to vie for this position. We want to have that ample opportunity that our students, our younger ones, can be availed with scholarship to study abroad in professional courses. Go to our remote area. We have very intelligent, very sound students. But to afford to study a professional course, medicine, go to our general hospital here in Kuje. How many indigenous persons do you find as a medical doctor there? How many? How many are pharmacists? How many are radiographers? How many are medical lab scientists? These are deficits that has been created for a long time. We hope to bridge this gap that has been made. We're going to bring up a student scholarship scheme that will promote or that will enable us sponsor students to do all those professional courses abroad. It is one of my cardinal principle or my cardinal point that I will look at. Reforming the education. That is where my background is. So I don't tend to compromise when it comes to that. Very importantly, we must allow our students, our ward, to venture into professional courses. Give them orientation, support them, take them abroad, or wherever they are in Nigeria studying such courses, remunerate them, encourage them. And encouraging them, I mean giving them scholarship to ease the affair of the studies. I think basically, as I said, we're not coming on board as novice. We're well prepared with an articulated blueprint that we'll be presenting to the people of Kuje. If we emerge as the flag bearer and eventually becoming the next chairman of Kuje Area Council, which I'm sure we will get there.
Primary election is around the corner. What's your call to delegates?
As I said, I will repeat myself during my declaration. One, I want to appeal to the party to allow a level playing ground. When they allow the level playing ground, I want to appeal to the delegates who are instrumental in producing a candidate that will salvage us in the next election. They should vote according to their conscience. Put up all these aspirants on a scale. Measure them. Study them. Go through their track record, their antecedent. Between them and their conscience, they should vote their conscience. That is my message to the delegates.
And finally, to your supporters, what's your words to them?
For my teaming supporters, they should remain resolute. They should be resilient, and they should be rest assured that this ticket will be ours. Kuje Area Council will produce the next APC chairman in Kuje Area Council, God willing.
All right, Honorable Isma'Il Hussein Kuje, thanks for having you on our platform and hope to see you soon. Wish you all the best.
No, it's a pleasure, and I must give kudos to this particular platform for always giving us the room to dialogue or to discuss burning issues in the Federal Capital Territory, and most especially in Kuje, my own area council.
And to our esteemed viewers, thanks for your time as we call it a wrap. I am Hannatu Fakeye. Bye for now. Welcome to Perspective. On Perspective today, we will be having a seasoned politician, former Supervisory Councillor of Special Duties, Kuje Area Council, member of Elders Reconciliatory Committee of Abuja South, and also member, Tinubu Shatima Campaign Council, FCT. Mr. Dabo Yusuf, welcome once more to Perspective. It's been ages.
Thank you very much, and nice having you.
First, we would like to sympathize with you and your party over the demise of your party leader and also candidate in the last chairmanship election in Kuje Area Council, in person of late Honorable Hamidu Sarki Gaube. How did the news of his demise came to you?
Wow. In fact, I'm so devastated having the news that our candidate in person of Alhaji Hamidu Sarki Gaube and the manner which the accident occurred. In fact, I'm in short of words. I don't know even what to say. It's only to just thank God for what has happened, because God is the only maker, and he's the one that can determine what happened, but we are so devastated.
At the time you were chairman, Reconciliatory Committee at the world level, in your party and in the last chairmanship elections, things fell apart that the center couldn't hold. The question is, what led to the disagreement in your party?
Well, what really transpired at that particular time, actually what you said is right. I chaired a committee on reconciliation in the Central Ward, thinking that we are going to reconcile our members in order to form a very, very strong opposition that will now muzzle power with the government of the day. But we didn't know, as one of the houses saying goes, that while you are plaiting a hair of a woman, you never know that there is a lice inside it. So we had a very serious problem and a very serious crisis in our party, whereby people did not agree with each other, and we tried all what we could to see that we settled that matter. But some people will now come out and show you in the face that everything is okay. But during the election, they went and do otherwise. So I think that is what brought about our loss. And the government took a serious advantage of that. And they have gotten some of our members who are aggrieved, who cannot forget and forgive. So they took advantage of that, with some other financial commitment, and, took the advantage. And at the end of the day, people went and worked against the party. And that's why we come to where we are. But I want to tell you now that even those people that work against the party in favor of the government party, they were there crying. None of them have ever achieved what they promised them that they will achieve. So all of them now, they are in shame. And I don't think they will go back again, because you have done it the first time, nothing has happened. If you go for the second time, that means that you are a fool. And there is a machinery in place now in the APC from the state to went around the 6 area council to reconcile the members of our party, big and small, to show them the implication of what we have done before. It's better for you to have government in place than to be out of government and be malingering around and thinking that you are rubbing mind with them while they are laughing at you from the other side. You are nobody, you are not their party member, they just use you, you know, and when they got what they want, they dump you. That's what happened to them. So thank God, the committee constituted by the state party chairman under the leadership of distinguished Senator Alhaji Usman Jibrin, a seasoned politician and respected personality who is also a son of the soil of Kuje Area Council. We are hoping this time around things will be better and everybody that were aggrieved, everybody that is not in his own senses, everything has come down to normal and the party is ready to take over now.
How ready is your party to win the forthcoming chairmanship election? Looking at the challenges in the country with your party at the aims of affair, don't you think it's a wrong signal for the people not to vote for your party at the forthcoming elections?
You see, there is no government that come in this country that people cannot complain of hunger. No government. We have a situation in this country whereby a lot of people are against. Let me just start during Goodluck Jonathan, that people are saying that he's a saint now. He has his own challenges, a lot of abuses here and then, hunger, this and that, a lot of things. But after he left office, people are seeing Buhari as a messiah to come and take over. When Buhari came, the same people are complaining. There is hunger, there is this, there is that. Now, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come up as the president of Nigeria. The same thing, that is the idea and that is the nature of Nigerian people. There is no government that comes without challenges. So, and by the grace of God, the challenges is being tackled by Mr. President and everything will be okay by the grace of God. And when you look at it all over the country, a lot of people are coming back to the party, including governors. Sitting governors are coming. If the party is not good, how could you believe that a sitting governor that already won election and would like to come back to APC? That is to tell you there is something good with the party. And that's why people are coming in. I want to tell you, the notion of there is hunger, there is insecurity, there is this is all over the world. This is a phenomenal issue that is happening all over the world. Nigeria is not an exception. But we are praying for God to help Mr. President to be able to tackle and do his best to make sure Nigeria become a better place for all of us to live.
Coming back a little bit, I would like to ask, is there faction in your party in Kuje?
I don't think so. There is no faction now. We have already reconciled ourselves in the party. No faction, no any faction. Yes, as far as Kuje is concerned, there is no faction.
Looking at developments generally in Kuje Area Council in terms of infrastructural development, education, security, health and the rest, how would you access the government of the day?
Well, the government so far, so good. There are, as I earlier mentioned, there is no government that came without challenges. The sitting chairman has done his own best, the way others did their own before. And you know, in anything you are doing as a chairman of an area council is geared towards the allocation you are getting. There is no development without funds. So as long as other government came and they don't have funds, they will work according to what they are getting. And people may not look at it as if it's enough. But if you can compare other previous government with the present government, how much are they getting monthly as an allocation? Then I want to tell you, apart from allocation, people may say that there are road network, the chairman is doing road. Yes, he's doing road, which is very good for Kuje Area Council. But I want to tell you, he is not the only FCT chairman that you say that the minister is giving him money to build road. What about other area council? That should go back to your mind to let you know that there is something. Something is somewhere. Where is that money coming from? To only Kuje Area Council. I want to tell you, Kuje Area Council is a hot cake now. A lot of people have interest in Kuje Area Council. There are big shots that have interest. They have farmland. They have many companies that want those places to be developed. So they can come in, those people come in and help the government, connect them with any source of money that will now make the area council to become a shining place for people to see. If not, there's serious, tremendous road network in Kuje Area Council by this present chairman. Yes, everybody sees it, we know. But is he the only chairman in FCT that the minister is giving him money to operate? What about the other area council? So I want people to know that development have come to area council. We are happy.
But
Those
Mr. Dabo,
people
as
that
a
have
result
interest
of
that
the
connected the chairman to a fund where he can access fund and make Kuje a better place, we thank them very much.
But Mr. Dabo, as a result of the chairman's efforts in making Kuje great, that he went extra mile, a lot of chairmen have come and gone without doing any of these projects. At least, give the chairman some credit.
You see, when you say that, people may think that other people do not have that pedigree to go and maybe source money from other places. I want to tell you, sourcing money differs. During the time of other previous government, maybe the money that were there is not enough for them to be given to everybody. And now, he has made contact with other people that connected him where money is there available. Because there are a lot of monies lying down in central bank for development in African countries, in Nigeria in general. But unless, and of course, when is the money is available for you to be used, or you have the real contact to access those money. I want to tell you, yes, he worked extra mile. Yes, I commend him for that. He worked extra mile because what he did is for the betterment of Kujaria Council, and we like that. And other people will come and add on top of that. So I'm not against his development. He has done well. A lot of people have seen it. He has done well. But upon all that, APC government will do better than that when we come.
The area council and LEAs have been on strike for some time now. What is your take on that?
You see, that is what I'm saying. Road network is not the only problem of Kuje Area Council. But for one to concentrate on particular project where money is being sent to, people should understand there is something. There is something very special in that place. That is why we are saying other people, maybe they don't have the kind of character to attach themselves to where money should be sending to area council for one single particular project. The area that he's supposed to take good cognizance of is, first of all, your own immediate environment, the staff of the local government. The education is a very shameful thing that in the whole of Nigeria today is only in the Federal Capital Territory that NUT are on strike single-handedly because of the issue of their own entitlement or their increment or what they may have been saying. I'm very, very disappointed in that, but I don't know what they think, the chairman. Because if you can sit down within your comfort house and allow other people's children not to go to school and you think it's well, even God will not forgive you. But I'm calling on them to make sure that they do the needful. Because severally we heard the minister saying that he has given them money, about 4-point-something billion, for them to be able to settle all this bad luck of money that they are owing teachers and the staff of the area council. But we don't know what they did with the money. But it's now left for them to come out and tell us that, yes, we received so from the FCT minister, but this is what we do, this is what we do. And I think recently the House of Rep Committee on FCT have invited them and asked them to furnish them with the information on how they spend the money that minister sent to them. So we are waiting to see that report. From there we can make our judgment. But all what I know, our government of APC will not relent in taking care of immediate need of the staff of the area council. Without the staff, where could you operate as a chairman? Your staff are nowhere to be found. No conducive atmosphere for them to operate. Teachers are all at home, children at home. Then how can you even think you can sleep well? That cannot happen during our government, by the grace of God.
The issues of insecurity in Kuje Area Council over time have been so alarming. What do you have to say about that?
Even though there is money that is being vetted out for security monthly to the office of the chairman, so if you cannot see chairman as a DPO or director of SS or vigilante or whoever security network that you have, if you cannot see chairman to talk to him to discuss about logistics, how to go about it, how to enter bush, how to pursue this, then automatically there is going to be breakdown of law and order. Security will be collapsed, and a lot of insecurity will start growing up here and there. And all this is because of the chairman incorporation. So definitely we must continue. You have to be seeing a lot of insecurity, because as long as the chairman cannot cooperate with the security agencies to give them what they need to be operate with, and at the end of the day, to the level that they are complaining that they can't see him, then it's open for everybody to know that he is the one behind the insecurity. If you cannot assist them, if you cannot empower them, if you cannot give them money to fuel their vehicle, to go to the nook and cranny of Nigeria Council to see how they will tackle all these things, and they cannot see you, so what does that mean? That means you are the one.
Primary elections is around the corner. What strategy has your party put in place for the primaries?
Well, I told you there is a reconciliatory committee that was constituted by the state office, and I think by now they have been going around the 6 area council trying to see how to reconcile our members, aggrieved members, and those that are thinking otherwise. You know, contest is only one person that becomes the candidate, but a lot of people have interest to become one, and that is the beauty of politics. And nobody is stopping you from, exercising your right, because that is your right to contest. But at the end of the day, they should know that it's only one person that will emerge. Our party is looking at if we can have a reconciliation to bring one candidate, in order not to bother ourselves in spending money, going helter-skelter, organizing primaries and what have you. Our party is looking at that. But in a situation whereby that cannot happen, then we have no option than to go for party primaries. But what I'm thinking, and I'm hoping, at the end of the day, maybe we may not go for primaries, because a lot of people knew what primaries is all about. It was primaries that brought the issue. The last election that made us to lose election, it is the product of that primaries. That's what made us to have that problem, because everybody was aggrieved and nobody is ready to be patient. Now, a lot of talks is going on for people to understand you need to have government first. When you become aggrieved and at the end of the day you don't have government, then what do you do? It's better you have your government in place. So a lot of people are listening to the voice of elders, voice of reasoning. So at the end of the day, we may not go for primaries. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not saying that that is the position of the party. I say we may not. But when it happens that people did not agree that they want to, exercise their franchise, so then we'll go for primaries. Anybody that emerges, we gather against gather ourselves for him. We work with him.
Mr. Dabo, do you have any regret dumping your former party, PDP, to join APC?
Up to tomorrow. Up to tomorrow, I'm not regretting. I don't regret. Particularly that the party is now packing aside, wiping out. I make a very nice decision. That's a nicest decision of my life, to leave that party. Particularly now, if you are in Nigeria, you know what is happening. So if I will say that it is now that I want, where am I going? Who will notice me? Let me even tell you, I didn't tell you my position. After leaving PDP, I become member of Elders Reconciliation Committee of Abuja South, this 4 area council of Abuja South. Then I was also appointed member Tinubu Shetima Campaign Council, FCT. So I'm not an ordinary politician that in APC that everybody will now look at me. I participated in the committee of council that brought the president of Nigeria. So in fact, I'm not regretting leaving PDP.
Has there been any difference since you joined the All Progressive Congress, APC?
Seriously. You can see now. Can't you see? There are a lot of difference. I have peace of mind, I can walk anywhere, nobody challenges me. Nobody would, I didn't mean that I was in PDP. By now, people would have beaten me somewhere because your government, you made us to vote for this. Look at what is happening. Look at this. But I'm free with people. I have no regret. I'm living fine. APC is taking care of me, you know. Left, right, and center, I'm okay. Contented.
Well, Mr. Dabo, it's been a pleasure having you on this edition of Perspective. Hope to have you again some other time.
I'm very, very happy to see you once again after some years.
And to you viewers, we say thank you. We call it a wrap on this edition. I am Hannah Tumaji Fake. Bye for now.